Hey, everybody. It's been a while. Sorry about that. We ended up having to say goodbye to one of our cats, so it's been a tough couple of weeks with doctor's visits and all of that stuff that goes with that part of life. But hey, we're back with some Oddballs behind the scenes. I hope you guys have enjoyed the latest episodes of Oddballs on Netflix. 8 great new episodes with a musical, James posing as a teacher, all sorts of crazy stuff going on. Him lying and sending the town into a treasure hunting tizzy. Go check it out if you haven't checked it out. Lots of fun. They just keep getting better and better. And thank you so much for all your support, guys. But let's dig into episode 12 of the first drop, Nugget Nonsense. Why did I include this? Well, because that is one of our coordinators, Andrea, who we ended up using for this. I believe she ended up getting promoted to associate producer by the end. She was great. We loved her. She's fabulous. And so we made her the woman at the shop that eats the giant ball. And as you can see, originally it was just a random dude. So we decided to make it more personal. And there's another crew member who appears later in this episode, which I'll show you.
Service fee.
So that, of course, is one of the Girl Scouts who you may recognize from Blood Excuse, where James ends up getting tossed into the old folks' home by the girl getting her, what was it? Something gathering badge, Grandpa gathering badge, I believe. Anyways, I'm showing you this because that's what you saw in the episode. But the original, the temp voice, was actually recorded by Stuart, aka Carl Frollo's daughter. And she's adorable.
Service free.
That cackle just makes me laugh every time. She was great. She was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, she is not in the union, so we ended up going with one of our pros who could do funny kid voices.
Dirt's lab is famous.
Now, this is here for a couple of reasons. One is the joke that James does at the end of this, which I just love, but it's also to show you what it became and what it originally was, because it changed a little bit.
Famous for having the most advanced cloning program on the planet. All the other cloning programs are copycats.
James is very proud of that joke. That's why I put it in here. All the other cloning programs are copycats. It's like, yeah, it's funny. It's genius. That and his joke where James goes to give his grandma some 3D glasses, and she says, I'm a 3D printer, James. I just call them glasses. Another great joke by the great James Rallison. So here's the original.
Besides being named after the inventor of actual dirt, Dirt McSoil, Dirt's lab is famous for having the most advanced cloning program on the planet. All the other cloning programs are copycats.
Dirt McSoil, the inventor of dirt. We all thought it was really funny. It didn't make the cut. We get notes sometimes.
This place looks different without all the pillow feathers and bolster carnage.
Also, Echo was referencing an earlier episode, which Netflix never, our exec does not like that kind of stuff. We always thought it was funny. So she was referencing, of course, Pillow Fight Club, where Dr. Bolster, they had the big fight at the end, of course, with Max being fully raged out.
Good times.
You got it!
Now, this is how it was in the episode, and you will see that there was a bit of a change.
Ethan? Yeah. You gonna eat them? Yeah.
So just short and sweet, but this is how it was originally.
Max's DNA must have gotten mixed in with the original Nugget before we cloned it. Huh, I guess it's not my fault. You gonna eat them? Well, Foodball Joe's chickens were alive before they became nuggets, so let's eat.
So apparently the network thought that was a little too revealing to kids to make them realize that what they were going to be eating was actually alive as an animal beforehand. It's reality. I don't know why we're protecting kids from reality, but there we go. So now you kids all know the food that you eat was once alive. Spoiler alert. So this was one of our other crew members, Jew. She's amazing. She's hilariously like 6 feet tall. But we had her, and we had a missed opportunity here. We have her eating a salad. However, if you ever talk to her about pineapple on a pizza, she loses her mind. So we should have had this be a pineapple pizza. We ended up putting that in episode 20. You'll notice a pineapple pizza when Toasty blows up Echo's food cart. So go check that out and see what I'm talking about. Or you can wait for the behind the scenes on that to come. That'll be in a while from now, but we'll get there. So that's Jew.
Nuggets, 6 o'clock!
Very funny, very good sport. But originally it was just this. Now, Mr. McFly's car. This is how it was in the show.
Hi, kids! What's
Pausing here, rewinding. Listen to the sound, the music, when he opens the door. See if you recognize it.
Hi, kids. What do you think of my new ride?
So that music is from Grandma's Boy, the rollerblader in the park blasting the hoot, hot, ho, hey. That's what that music is from. So we reused it here. At least we're going to reuse it here, but I don't know if we made the final cut because I think we had to use something that was clearable. But anyways, it was meant to be here. And Mr. McFly, he's got a new car. It's a lease.
Can you believe it? I'm just on my way to get it insured.
Nothing could go wrong with that, right? Oh wait, he has to destroy his car.
My lease.
So that was the end of the bit where he sees his dead car and he cries about his lease. What it was originally, we cut away from it and the car was ripped into pieces and somebody rolled up.
Are these both your vehicle, Mr. McFly?
Yes.
Well, they're both blocking that fire hydrant, so that's gonna be 2 tickets.
Oh.
Oh, now I gotta touch paper.
So yeah, so we had Roxanne come back and write McFly 2 tickets because his car was separated into 2 pieces, rubbing salt in the wound, but got cut. Too mean, apparently.
Right, James. The dino nugget shape really does make a difference.
These are great, but can you stop bringing things to life in your quest for perfect foods?
Now, the reason I put this here is because this is the first time Echo realizes, of course, about Toasty. So this is what it looks like in the show.
What else have you brought to life?
A toaster. But James made him stop living.
I admit, Toasty was a mistake, but look at this. Plenty of nuggets to go around.
Toasty?
Yeah, our son.
So that's what it was in the show. Short and sweet, right to the point. But originally, we had this.
Well, I'm just glad you got to try it while you were here, before that idiot Dumas ruins everything.
Dumas, Professor Dumas. I think there's still a few mentions of him in this, but Professor Dumas is who Echo called. I think she talks about it in 102 when she first arrives. Professor Dumas was what she called the professor, the doctor who had brought Toasty to life in the past. They didn't know exactly who it was, so she just called him Professor Dumas. And I named him Dumas because, well, if you say it differently, it's dumbass. So very juvenile, childish thing. But we called him Professor Dumas and did not make the cut, as you can imagine.
Yeah, him and his evil toaster.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Emperor Toasty. Dumas brought him to life.
Brought a toaster to life? I'm sure there's lots of people who've done that.
Nope, just one idiot. That's all it took.
Well, I'm sure this person had a good reason.
Nope again. Apparently, he just wanted to make the perfect toast. Everyone knows that's impossible.
Yeah, even our son Toasty couldn't do it.
There you go. So that's the extendo version with a lot more information and a lot more storylines that were being tied together. but they get cut for time. So, and for producibility, because the longer these things are, guys, the more expensive they are. And we were running out of steam at this point, but we cut it down, we made it nice and tight, and it worked great. So now that's it for this one. That's 112. So I thank you guys for hanging in and coming back and checking this one out. Again, sorry for the delay. I'm hoping to get back to doing one of these a week. So hang in there, and thanks for your support. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.